Okay. So I'm still getting used to everything. Hello, anyone that's already in chat. Thanks for stopping by. I'm just gonna do some sketching. I want to get more used to streaming on YouTube, so this is my first start to try to get used to how all this works. Feel free to hop in and out. I might be here for maybe an hour or so. Hello, BB Sectional. How's it going? I'm doing pretty good. Hey Milo, how's it going? I'm working on some thumbnails for some of the new courses that are coming to my membership. Right now I'm trying to figure out what kind of pose I want this to have. I have zero plans going in. This is gonna be a very like raw live stream. So if anyone was interested to see how I worked, you can see it unedited. Oh well, thank you, Milo. That's so nice. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. Good evening, Farron. How are you? That's awesome. So even though you're making pixel art, the hand-drawn stuff still helps you understand some game art concepts. So you're working on a game right now? If so, what kind of game are you working on? Oh, you're in the Boss Rush Jam. That's awesome. Okay. I'll be definitely looking out for your game then. That's so sick. Is anyone else in the Boss Rush Jam that's in the chat right now? And VP Sectional, have you got a good idea for the theme for Boss Rush Jam? Swagshaw and Fartfish is hosting the Boss Rush Jam. Actually made their announcement video. In case anyone suspected that to be the case. It's true. I made it. Yeah, the theme is a little tricky. You can do so much with spin. I'll be very interested to see what people come up with, because I'm not sure what I would do myself. It is a little tricky theme, but there's a lot of room for creativity there for sure. Yeah, it is a month-long jam, and you can use the whole month, but I talked to those guys who host it, and one of the reasons why they want to make it a month is so that you can have the freedom to not be stressed out for like a 48-hour jam. So if you just want to spend 2 days on the game you make, you totally can. You don't have to spend an entire month on it. So you can be as hardcore or as chill as you want to be, which I think is really cool. Hey! Villain's Quest, thanks for stopping by. Funny to see you here. Yeah, Vivi, I am using a tablet. It's not a display tablet though. It's a really old tablet actually. It's an Intuos Pen Small tablet. If you're familiar with like the older lines of like bamboo tablets, it's basically like a slightly newer model of those older bamboo tablets. So it's a very old Wacom tablet. It's the smallest size, but I like it. I know the visual on screen is a little misleading. CC has better tech than I do. Yeah, there's a learning curve. It takes a little bit to get used to tablets. It took me like drawing with it for maybe 2 weeks before I felt like, okay, I can actually use this thing with some kind of confidence. It does take a bit. Especially when you've been drawing on paper for so long. Drawing with a tablet for the first time, it's an experience. Just gotta stick with it. I do speak. I'm not much of for one, I'm very new at streaming, but also I'm not like the most talkative person. So this is gonna be kind of a learning curve for me as well. I don't do a whole lot of yapping. But if the chat engages, I'm happy to engage back. No, not at all. I welcome the comments. If you have anything you want to say or any questions about like game art, feel free to ask. Like that's why I'm streaming. If I don't want to talk to people, I would not be streaming. So thank you for coming to the stream. You can definitely chat with me. I actually do have a Discord, King Skull. It should be a link in the description, maybe? I'm actually unsure. Yeah, baby. I like digital art a lot. I also like traditional art. I still do a lot of sketching in my sketchbook. But yeah, I just like the flexibility that I can share my art a lot easier with digital. I can play with colors and animation, and so I don't know, digital art is kind of my jam at this point. But I think it's all really cool. Alvarad. Hey, I am working on a thumbnail for one of my new courses in my membership. I'm going to be talking about how to ink. So I have several series of courses. I have one on going from like stick figure to pro, and I have one on how to study. I'll be releasing one on how to sketch very soon. And so after how to sketch, you want to know how to ink. So that's what I'm working on right now. It's a thumbnail for my how to ink course. Oh, King Skull, you signed for the Boss Rush Jam. That's awesome. That's so true, Vivi. When I was just like, I don't spend money on like markers and color pencils anymore. I can have the whole color palette all the time. That was like a mind blow for me when I was getting into it. Thank you, King Skull. I'm glad you like the way I teach. A video on Loomis heads. That's interesting. I don't know if I would. I have my own method of drawing heads. So people are really interested in like that. If people really like request Loomis heads, sure, I maybe can get into it. But I want to try teaching my own methods first and seeing how well that sticks. Because I think Loomis heads can be very intimidating to some people. Hi, Koopa. Stop the grease with King. Like the way I teach. Thanks, guys. It's a big reason why I want to make a whole library of courses that's like fairly affordable for most people. So like it's just easy to get all information in one place. It's gonna be a very big undertaking, but I'm really excited for it actually. So when I'm not on YouTube posting, that's what I'm doing. And I want to get used to streaming more so like you guys can see me actually exist, not just disappear for months and months at a time. So I want to get a little more comfortable with streaming. I definitely don't know how much streaming I'll be doing, but it would be nice to stream a bit more so I can interact with you guys. So the idea that I have right now for this drawing is I want to have like an inking sort of flourish. So I'm not sure exactly how it's all going to come together, but something along those lines. Oh, nice, King. Do you have a sketchbook that you do all that stuff in? You're drawing from reference too. That's awesome. So what kind of references are you using? Is it like from life and then you're turning them into cartoons? Or are you like figuring out an art style and trying to replicate that art style? That's really cool. And then you take a photo of it and then you do it in Inkscape, you clean it up. The hand in pen is fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. My week has been very good, but busy. Busy in a good way. I am working like crazy to try to get as much stuff inside my membership as possible. And it's been a lot of fun, but it's been a lot of like a lot of work too. Everyone in the community has been really good with like helping me figure out how exactly to structure things that best suits them, and it's been awesome. Usagi, hello and good evening to you too. So yeah, the hand-drawn game art support channel, you can use it for game art and regular art. You're gonna get like probably the most mileage if it's game art, but if you have like regular art you want to post in there that you want to ask questions about, yeah, post it in. I'll see if I can give any advice. People have posted regular art in there as well before, especially things for like splash screens for their title screens or something. So it's all good. It all works. As long as it's hand-drawn. I can't comment on pixel art or 3D art, but if it's hand-drawn, whether traditional or digital, I got you covered. Oh, that's cool, King Skull. So you're basically like building up your skills right now for your game dev project. Okay. Give in to the pressure, Sloth. Do some drawing. It's never too late for drawing. I'm kidding. The funny thing is, I only really use about 2 brushes most of the time, which is this like semi-custom brush, which I use it for sketching. But if I'm not sketching, I usually use this a normal hard round brush. Like, I don't do anything too fancy. I usually use one of these two. I keep it very, very simple. Hard round or this kind of messy, sketchy brush. You'll stick to those brushes for the rest of your life. There's nothing special about these brushes, I promise. Feel free to experiment. Some people like to use all types of stuff. Like, for years, I've tried to convince myself to use brushes like... Let's see. I need something that puts some kind of opacity to it. These aren't good either. Maybe like a marker brush. Yeah, like a brush like this. I've seen so many artists use like soft brushes and they would like build up their illustrations with all these kind of like opaque layers, and it looks really pretty when they do it, but I don't like having to go over my strokes like this to build up. I don't know. So, but some people really do enjoy going over their strokes like this so that they can slowly build up a face or slowly build up a figure. And I don't know, I'm just not too crazy about it. And so I would much rather just have like a hard round brush that I don't have to worry about opacity too much. I can just go in and draw whatever I need to draw, then erase when I need to erase. Like having very kind of definitive lines for things. Yeah, it's not the vibe. I think it's cool, it just doesn't work for me. So, gotta find what works for you. If it's your vibe, then awesome. Definitely like do that. If it's not your vibe, find what is your vibe. When it comes to layers, I use a bunch. I use layers like it's my job. I don't really hold back very much when it comes to layers. I duplicate things and hold things for like maybe I'll need later. I'll just make a duplicate and never use it again. Yeah, I'm not very precious with my layers. Yeah, opaqueness is a little bit like watercoloring in a way. It is the way of like building up your strokes layer by layer. And I think it looks really cool. Like, I like the effect, but I don't like how it feels personally when I work with it. But I like the effect on when other artists use it. I think it looks really, really cool. So I'm always just like, oh man, I wish I could do that. And I'm like, oh yeah, I don't enjoy the experience of doing that though. Okay. Sorry, I got rid of it. You're trying to copy the little sketch I made on the side? Oh, sorry. So here's something that I do quite often is I reuse my own artwork. So I can stay on model. I take stuff I've drawn in the past and I just copy and paste the stuff I like right on over. Yeah, I'm not cosplaying Superman today, but that's a cool idea. Maybe I should do that at some point. I do wear a tie. Yeah, Vivi, I like to work very, very messy, and then at the end, clean things up. Because if I try to worry too much about like layer management or layer economy, it's gonna slow me down. So I find it best to do whatever I can to keep the momentum of art. So I just allow myself to be super messy and then worry about any kind of cleanup later. That's a future me problem. That's not a that's not a current me problem. Future me will deal with the mess. All right, Villain's Quest, thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Take it easy. Is it Schleim 8? Hey, good afternoon. Or great afternoon. Yeah, this is the first of hopefully many. I do want to do a few more this month for sure. So you're probably gonna see me maybe once a week this month. After that, I don't know how much I'll be streaming. But I wanted to kind of test it out, get my feet wet, see how I like it, see if anyone else would even show up. So that is what you're seeing here. Me just kind of getting used to streaming. Yeah, I envy people who can work really clean. I just accepted that I'm not one of those people, and that's okay. Have other strengths. Like the way some people sketch is also like super clean. It's never been me. When it does come to other brushes though, I do use many different brushes if I have to. Like if I'm trying to replicate an art style, I will use whatever brush I think will get me there. But my own personal work, I only use about 2. Hey, Tiny. Am I winning? I would say so. I feel like I'm winning. Gonna make you win. Looking for a hard carry? I think could make that happen. You made what I'm making? That's awesome. Post it in the Discord. I would love to see it. You have different codename there? Okay. Just let me know it was you. Do I already know who you are? Is this like your alias? Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, we'll keep it between you and me. thanks for stopping by, Vivi. Have a good day. Lightning bolt eye emoji. I might be too might be too old to figure out what these emojis mean anymore. Might have finally aged out. That's a new one to me. I was very close. Is that your alias? Is that your Discord username? Wonder what it is. Okay, that's your game dev name. Gotcha. Okay, so King Skull is your artist handle, and something that's Lightning Eye like is your game dev handle. That's cool. I don't want to change this up a little bit. I'm gonna experiment with a slightly new pose. Hey, King Skull, I think there's a link in the description. Let me know if it's in there. If it's not, I could try to post something in chat. Okay, so it's not in the description. Okay. Give that one a try. Oh, sweet. Does anyone have any fun New Year's resolutions? I guess not. Mine is going to be to post more tutorials to YouTube. I really want to be a bit more active on this channel. I'm not sure how I'll be active, but I would like to be more active on this channel. So I'm gonna try to figure something out this year. Really? It's expired or invalid? That's that's horrible. Okay, 1 second. Let me get you a new link. Okay, here's a brand new link. That one should not be expired. That's so weird. Yeah, I'm not sure why that's happening. It's a brand new link. I'm not sure what else to do at this point. That is strange. Oh, nice. Okay, so that worked. I'm not sure why that was happening. I'm gonna try to look into it later on. That is weird. Awesome. After stream, I'll check it out. It might take me a little bit to get to it, but I will definitely check it out. Hey, Eris. It's going pretty good. How are you? Yeah, I like this pose a lot better than the last one. It's always good to experiment. Oh, and this your first time finding me, Eris? I'm glad you found your way here. Oh wow, well, welcome. You just found your way into my first art stream ever. Are you also a game dev, or are you just looking to like get better at hand-drawn art in general? Oh, you do pixel art. That's awesome. Can you also program too, or are you an artist? I wish I could program. All I know how to do is the art side of things. I am slowly, very, very slowly, trying to get more into programming. I'm not actively doing anything at the moment towards it, but I want to get more into learning programming myself. Been coding much longer than art. Okay. So you're probably where I want to be, coding-wise. What game engine do you use? And music, wow. Okay. You're trying to collect all the Infinity Stones. Art, coding, and music. Okay. That's awesome. Lately Godot. Okay. Are you working on any game projects right now? Or are you in between projects? A Celeste mod? That sounds really cool. That's awesome. So you're doing all the pixel art for the Celeste mod. Yeah, King Skull, this is for my courses. It's not for a new YouTube video. It's one of the new courses coming to my membership. Yeah, pixel art is very different than hand-drawn stuff. There is some crossover, but when you're working with such small pixels, yeah, it's just a whole different mindset. But light and color is really, really important with pixel art, so I'm sure you're very solid on that. Yeah, I used to like envy pixel artists. I'm like, their color palettes are so awesome. How do they do this? how are they making all this stuff possible? The pixel art is insanely beautiful, and people who are amazing at it, they really know how to get like every bit of juice out of each pixel. It's extremely impressive. King Skull, is Java a real life person? Yeah, Java is Java. She's my robot companion. She's Java. What do you mean? I am pretty much done with this piece here, so I might end the stream soon. But thanks everyone for coming. My first stream felt really nice having you guys all here. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for coming, Slime. I might do more this month, and we'll see what's happening past January. But at least in January, you'll see me a little bit more. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Elcano. Came at the wrong time. Yeah, rip. Maybe next week you can catch me. But thanks for joining anyway. All right, have a good day, everyone. Bye.